What's up everyone, Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel, and we're back with episode 9 of Daredevil Born Again, the big finale.
Yes.
And we're going straight to hell. This is going to be epic after the big cliffhanger last episode where Matt saved Fisk's life.
Yeah, bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah, from the assassination attempt by Bullseye. How is that going to change their dynamic with Fisk being saved by his arch enemy, especially with the vendetta he has against vigilantes?
Yep.
And what's the fallout going to be when Fisk realizes Vanessa ordered the hit on Foggy?
Yeah.
I can't wait. It is going to hit the fan. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh. Continuing on from the last step straight away. Bullseye.
Ooh, flashback.
The whole FBI corruption scandal, Agent Nadeem, all that. It's why my husband was acquitted. It's only fair it should benefit you too.
Release on appeal.
Vanessa.
I haven't seen my husband in a while. I had you released because I need a favor.
You want me to kill someone?
A thief called Benjamin Cafaro and his lawyer, Foggy Nelson.
There it is.
The case he's involved with would shine
Next is
unwanted
not
light
looking
in
good.
some of my business practices. Benjamin, I'm offering you a chance to get your mind back. This is no way to live.
Setting you up. She's wearing the power suit like Fisk.
Your history with my husband isn't part of this.
He's always part of this.
Yes, he is.
Trust me.
She's so good at manipulating. Because she's so cold, but so warm. Welcoming. And she's taking advantage of his cognitive state as well.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah. I like that the red stands out though, in the blue. There's always a part of it. Interesting perspective change on focusing on Bullseye there, and just how cunning Vanessa is,
yeah.
and ruthless like her husband.
Karen?
Aww.
It's the drugs.
Good save, Kirsten.
Fisk.
You saved his life.
I heard someone scream gun and I just reacted. Poindexter.
He's still at large.
Ooh, in the wind.
Vanessa Fisk ordered the hit on Foggy. Listen, the case Foggy was working on, can you get me access to it for me?
Hey, listen, you're on
You gotta rest,
I
Matt.
know how this sounds.
I really
just
don't think you do. Still shaking.
all I care is that you're still alive.
The amount of blood.
Yeah. It's like the painting now. Also very much like Muse.
Vanessa, I know. I know.
When did you find out? Assuming he's telling the truth.
Foggy knew he was gonna win his case. I talked to Josie. He'd already opened a bottle of O'Melvinies.
He was saying that he was celebrating an early win, but I think it was just bluster.
No, it wasn't. I think he was sitting on something the Fisks didn't want
You do
exposed.
realize they were the ones getting shot at.
Hey, I know it was them. I just don't know why.
I remember him saying that he was going to be filing a motion to dismiss.
I need to see it.
Well, you can't because it wasn't filed.
Then I need to get out of here and find it.
Hey, just...
You moved millions through Red Hook. Now that I'm mayor, we can move billions.
Billions.
Gallo and the police,
Luca and the gangs.
all of it architecture. I ran to save the city, but opportunities present themselves.
Yeah, there we go. He never stopped being himself. The pride.
However much much you think you know Fisk, you don't. And it's really dangerous. I'm sorry you don't believe me, but I'm telling you the truth.
I think it's better I come back once you've had some rest.
She knows Matt's slowly slipping away back into how he used to be.
They're gonna go out there and hunt down not only Poindexter, but all vigilantes. There'll be no body cams, no due process, no warrants.
Sir, that not only goes against the operating principles of the NYPD, it's illegal. I mean, next you'll be condoning the
He
use of
doesn't care.
force.
Encouraging, Gallo! Encouraging! I want the bridges shut down! I want the tunnels closed!
Sir,
Ooh.
Oh.
to seal the city, you need a large-scale, real and present threat to public safety.
Shiva,
The vigilantes are.
your concerns are noted.
And I don't
Now
care.
you all
Yeah.
have a job to do.
Damn.
Tell me what's Matt Murdoch's condition?
Stable. Murdoch saving you does complicate the optics of things somewhat.
No, quite the opposite. Imagine if our fearless lawyer from Hell's Kitchen
Had an accident.
were to succumb.
To his
To his
wounds.
wounds.
Wounds he sustained by trying to save the mayor.
God.
In this case,
Use him as a
a
martyr.
dead hero is better than a live vigilante.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use him as a martyr. Dead hero's better than a live
Damn.
vigilante. What a line. I thought he may have had a twist of respect and
No. This is just
We're gonna have to have a
Kingpin.
serious conversation on the other side of this, all right?
He's not staying in that bed.
nope.
The one time I'd be like, do not leave this man alone. Because he's going to go out that window regardless of being shot or not.
I've been giving thought to what you said earlier.
So glad, sir. Sometimes the reactions are worse than the offenses that cause them.
Oh no.
She lives in business. There's always a tipping point in a negotiation. We are in that place with this city.
Ooh.
It just needs a little push. And they'll come to us with open arms.
He's really just abusing all of his power.
Would that,
That
push be?
B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a very perceptive woman. I imagine that you know who in my staff is loyal and who is not.
Yeah. I don't have a good feeling.
I've gotten ear to the ground here.
Good.
Be careful. I like
Send
you.
everyone who's not completely on board home.
Home. Get rid of him. This is her test.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
She knows it's a,
Yep.
she knows it's her
She
life.
knows.
Yep.
Yep. That teddy bear better not have a gun in it. It probably does, but still.
Buck may not make it out alive.
Yeah.
Talk.
Not here.
Okay.
The walls have ears.
I mean, you see what's happening. First, he gets the force. Crime spikes, probably due to friends of his. And then he turns a bunch of rogue cops into his own personal militia and sets them out as a kill squad against the vigilantes. And now he's trying to get his hands on the power switch to the city.
Sounds like you've got ears in the walls.
There are still sane people in the building.
Yeah, not much longer.
Not much longer.
I hope he gave those files to Bibi.
I love how she did that sort of the ears, the walls have
Yeah.
ears. Oh no.
I'm going up the ladder. To the governor of the state Supreme Court. This is still the mayor's office, not the kingpin's, and he is still subject to the law. Hoping for your support.
She can't.
When?
Tomorrow, I leave for all the way first.
Killing me softly was a choice.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way I can go with you. But if you need me to put in a word, you got it.
Ooh.
Shit, that shit. We'll get through this. The city always does. We watch your back.
Always. You too.
No
Killing
gun.
me softly is a choice.
Yep.
And yeah, no gun.
Killing me softly with a lethal injection.
Yeah. I guess if you push air into it. Blackout.
Yeah. God damn.
Damn.
Killing me softly.
This is why he's not there. Yes.
Yeah. Matt ain't stupid.
Run. Run. Butt out and everything.
It's the way he wanted it.
That's scary.
Yes. And now business is going to pick up.
Oh, Matt.
Sure, Fisk could have people at your house.
You're pretty much the last person I expected to find here.
Wall to wall, asshole. Power goes out. You got nothing to make a goddamn pot of coffee in
Shelter, Frank.
Is that a new costume? What do they call you now? Nightgown man.
That's you.
Good, Frank.
Shaving a haircut.
Looking good, Frank.
Yeah, I did it for you.
Aw.
This wasn't your fight.
I got a phone call, changed my mind.
Oh.
Can you be more specific?
No, I do not. Made a promise I was gonna get you out of here alive. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Karen?
Northwest side of the house
Gotta be
is a
Karen.
van full of shit bags. You clock that?
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, they come up here, I'm not playing patty cake with these fanboys.
No, he's not.
Chopping them up, you understand me?
Yes.
I'm not sure I want that kind of help, Frank. Yeah, well, that's
You're gonna get it.
you got.
Yep. It's the only help you got.
Come on, Frank.
Hey, Red, how would you take a bullet for that asshole?
That is a good question.
Because he's a good man. I do love how creative they've been with some of the lenses they've used the last couple of episodes.
I just love that you can see the stars in freaking New
New York,
York.
yeah.
They're on the move.
They're here.
Not gonna do it with your ass hanging out.
Can we get it confirmed?
It's a cute ass, Matt. You do not know what is behind that door waiting for you.
Do not.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Your target number one.
Yeah.
Skylight entrance. Nice.
Nice!
Nope. Jesus!
Damn, Frank! Oh!
Oh, that's just gonna piss him off. Matt, you know he's not gonna stop. Just
Yeah.
let him do it. I love his aggressive roars.
Yeah.
Through the wall.
Oh, through the wall! Whee!
Matt fighting with a bad shoulder and everything.
Yeah. Oh! Healing.
Good flip.
Jesus. Oh! Oh!
Keep one of them alive?
Yep. What's it like to meet your idol?
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
This is gonna piss him right off.
Hey, we found your guy.
Oh!
Frank Castle's here.
Did not expect Cole to be the one that killed
No.
Hector.
That yours? Yeah, you recognize that. You killed Hector Ayala.
Oh,
He was a good man.
Do what you gotta do.
Frank's gonna set them all up.
Alone, I can die easy.
Ooh. It's better than the alternative of Frank doing it.
Head wouldn't be on.
And now he's achieved justice for
Yeah.
Hector and Angela.
Yeah.
Do it
Oh!
Please don't. It's not what I want.
Hey, get in front of a bull for this piece of shit too? Is that what you do now, hero?
He's not worth it, Frank.
Not worth it. How about him? He worth it? You can't help yourself, can you? Goddamn hands off of me! What is wrong with you? Shut up!
Hope there's more.
Grenade. Damn!
Well, I think Cole might be dead now.
Well, I think Cole's dead now. Yeah.
Saved your ass, Frank.
Yep. He... Yeah, he's dead.
You're an asshole, Frank.
But on your asshole.
Oh.
Oh, it's Karen.
Oh, it is Karen.
Matt, what the hell happened?
No, I think it's more Frank. What the hell happened?
Get in.
Shotgun.
Frank honoring the shotgun? Yep.
Ooh.
Does it so,
How's it look?
does it so easy.
You've been prettier.
So, call it Frank, huh?
I heard Poindexter escaped. Called Frank and hopped on a plane.
Couldn't call me.
I needed someone to look out for you.
Hmm.
Definitely wouldn't have liked that. You okay over there?
Never been better.
Because if Karen was there, Matt would have had to have protected her and fight on two fronts.
Something, Karen.
You psychopath.
Nothing in this world a good cup of coffee can't fix.
Agreed.
You want a cup?
No, thank you.
I like the way they look at each other.
How about you, Red? You want some coffee?
He's probably just listened to both their heartbeats
Yeah.
just spike.
He went after Matt Murdock, not Daredevil. It's bold even for Fisk.
Listen to Karen. Turns out it was a hit on Foggy.
Shit.
Vanessa Fisk hired Poindexter to take him out.
Why?
I think there's something in the motion he was about to file. He was moving to dismiss the case. Vanessa made sure he never got to. I think maybe I missed something back then.
You know, the files have been in storage as far as I know.
That's right. You be my eyes?
Hey, anytime. You coming, Frank?
Got shit to do.
Realize Fisk will be coming for you too.
All right.
Let
I'll
it.
tell you what. If he does, I'll put a bullet in his fat head. How about that? You know something? Inspector Gadget bullshit, it's not for me. You guys can show yourselves out.
You both have your codes. You
Yeah.
both have your
You know what,
morals.
Frank? I'm not buying it. I don't believe you don't care.
Hey, Karen. You asked me for a favor. I did it.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Stay safe.
What the hell's going on? It's the middle of the night.
I like that she can
We'll
cut
have an
through.
opportunity to look over Mayor Fisk's Safest Street initiative.
Yes, and it's insane.
Deputy Speaker. Insane.
Oh,
What are you doing?
jotting
Mayor
down.
Fisk is super interested in what the council thinks.
Especially those members who aren't in enthusiastic
Yeah.
support of his response to the city's crisis.
That sounds like an enemies list.
No,
Mm-hmm.
just outreach. Like you, Miss Speaker, he was so impressed with, what was it again?
540,000 euros stashed in a Swiss bank account.
Real estate investments in Kids Bay, right? That's smart
Oh.
money.
Blackmailing him.
Mayor Fisk is very interested in all the council's accomplishments.
Hmm.
We'd like to set meetings with each and every one of you when the crisis has passed.
Our office will reach out to each of you shortly.
The body language changed immediately.
The mayor will be addressing the city in a couple of hours. He hopes that Safer Streets has your full support. If not, let us know. We'll make arrangements.
Oh, that's
a threat.
That's not a even thinly veiled threat.
Nope, it's overt.
We have people actually boarding up their windows and doors instead of metaphorically, and then you have people who are looting, and then you have people like me who are just kind of watching everything happen.
Powerless.
Show me your hands.
Oh!
Jesus, Bert, he's just a kid.
No, it's not a kid. It's a mass vigilante.
Those assholes.
You talked to Frank Love.
Sound like you're jealous.
You know, back at his place, I heard your heartbeats.
Yeah.
Yes!
That's really not fair. You heard his too?
Oh, yeah.
Care to tell me?
It's just adrenaline, I'm sure.
Nope.
No.
You hear mine when I saw you? Yeah.
Adrenaline, I'm sure.
Avocados at law.
I never got that job.
Avocados.
Avocado.
Spanish for lawyers. Right?
Of course.
Foggy was really drunk one night and I was stupid. It somehow became avocados of law.
This is the remembrance of Foggy that he needed.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're back.
Due to the unique nature of the Red Hook port location, no crime was committed in the state of New York or even the United States of America. Therefore, the court has no jurisdiction to prosecute.
What?
Wait, there's a photocopy. Red Hook Charter 1855. Holy crap, it's a free port.
That's why Fisk wants it.
That's why Fisk.
From the jurisdiction of the city.
City.
Yeah.
Yep.
Country, for that matter.
And yeah.
Vanessa has used the port to store art for years now. I mean, if it's a free port, she's doing it without customs, without taxation.
Yeah.
Without seizures.
She could launder money legally.
Yep. Without any law to stop it.
Our mayor is building a new complex there. This charter would make it untouchable.
Yep.
Gambling, smuggling, you name it. All of it legal. This is about the Fisks building their own city-state.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go see what they're hiding.
It's almost like their own Madripoor in New York.
No eyes on Murdoch and the Blonde. Daredevil and Punisher got away. Jesus. Fall back to Red Hook. Let's go hunting.
Oh.
Come on, Frank, join the fight.
Yep.
The worst person you could have take your radio and overhear everything. The splatter!
The timing of the brake light. Perfect. But
oh yes, the slow reveal.
Oh!
Yeah. Bad move.
Yep.
He does not.
No.
Phew. You probably should have used the lethal rounds.
Yep.
Oh. Jeez, Frank!
Oh!
Go, Frank! Holy shit! They've got him.
Oh.
God,
Oh.
defiant. Defiant till the end. Oh, God.
This is still the mayor's office. It's not the Showhan's, and he is still subject to the law.
She
What's
recorded
happening?
him.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for your support.
Well, there's no way I can go with you.
Self-preservation.
Just take me home, Mario.
No.
Mario got sick.
Oh, no.
haven't seen you in a long time, not since you were a rookie, huh? Yeah.
Oh.
It's fresh ink, huh?
Yep.
You part of the task force?
Yeah.
The mayor recruited me.
The writing's on the wall.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Just trying to survive. Well, that makes you wonder now whether people are joining willingly or if it's now a matter of self-preservation on all fronts.
I think it
as
might
well.
be self-preservation as well, but
They've all got the skull. All got the skull.
oh god.
Can't wait for you to get it.
It's an honor to meet you, Castle. I'm a big admirer of your work. And I lost a lot of guys because of you today. And I'm
Frank is
hoping
not
that this is
impressed.
fucking worth it. Listen, Frank, everything that you do, you know, you can do that with us.
Shut up, pal.
And you don't gotta run anymore. These guys fucking idolize you, man. They all do.
Frank is not impressed.
It'd be an honor to serve with you, Frank.
Come on, tear him a new one.
You know, you'll never get away with this. I'm still a goddamn commissioner.
You won't be standing with Matt Fisk.
Not for long.
There are easier ways to see me, Mayor Fisk.
Not me.
Them.
They see you, but you were never really there for the rank and file, were you? You know, the men and women on the front line.
He's turned everyone against
Just to
him.
keep New York safe. Can we blame the commissioner? I mean, after all, he's just a cog in a broken machine.
Admire me, huh?
Come on, Frank.
Hey. Out of your fucking mind, you know that? You're a bunch of clowns, you know that?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
You fucking clowns. Admire me. You think you know my pain? You think you know my loss?
Yeah, they don't know why he does it.
No.
You never stopped me in Kingpin.
It's all a mask.
You admire me? What do you know about me? How I see the world. You know how I see the world?
Throat chop.
This is a circus. A bunch of clowns. I ain't gonna serve with you. I won't fucking piss on you if you were on fire. You got that?
Sorry to hear that, Frank.
Yeah. How about you? You sorry? Not so bad.
Oh no!
We will keep this city safe.
Two brutalizations going on at once.
Did your daddy give you a roll of quarters?
We will not let anyone.
Oh!
Oh!
Holy shit! Holy crap!
Any questions?
And that could be each and every one of you. Well, he has not lost any of his strength at all.
No.
You okay?
No, need to pause.
Okay, need a pause?
Oh, fuck me.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Do you need ice?
No.
She flipped me off. Oh, you did well with all the Frank's brutality. Britt killed a guy. Ready to recommence?
Yep.
For anyone who asks why we don't do horror, this is why we don't do horror. There's a lot of task force people.
Alright, I'm going in. Stay here.
He says in immense pain.
Josie's all over again. You go in there, or you will die, or you will kill. Now you're hurt. You will not survive.
Can't do it alone.
Is that what you want? He's got the cops. He's got an army. Now you can go down there and you can fight him. You will probably die, but you can't beat him. Not like that.
Nope.
You have to be smart. I am right there with you, okay? I feel lost. I feel angry. I feel fucking helpless. The whole city is there.
You can hear it all.
Do you remember I once asked you what it was like living in the darkness? Do you remember what you said?
It's not dark. It's like 1,000 suns.
Good thing Karen's here to save him from himself.
But we can beat him. I'm gonna take this city back, Karen.
Yeah.
Where do we start?
Just gotta be smart about it.
We need an army.
Oh.
If they're against the vigilantes, gather them up. Good transition.
Thank you, Buck.
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. You? You know, I'm going to change this city. I'm gonna turn it into a place that we're proud to live in. But I need help. I would like for you to be my administration's commissioner of mental health.
Because you're going to break everyone's mental health?
It would be my honor. Mayor Fisk.
Oh.
Buck wasn't confident with that decision.
No.
We don't know where our loyalties are truly going to lie with Matt.
Good morning. We survived. Together. As you may know, there was an attempt on my life by a vigilante last night. And in the act of sabotage, our city's power grid was disrupted. While facing rampant lawlessness, Commissioner Gallo, he chose to resign.
Oh.
To turn his back on the people of New York.
That's on you, Sheila.
I will not allow you to live in fear, though. I am enacting my Safer Streets initiative. Effective immediately, all vigilante activity is illegal, and it will be dealt with accordingly. Curfew is at 8 p.m. And in the immediate future, New York City is under martial law. Now, with the rule of law restored, we can go back to our pursuit of life, liberty, happiness together in the finest city in the world. Never forget, I love New York.
Oh, you dick. That was... He's just ruling with an iron fist now.
When I was a kid, I thought God had taken my sight. When I grew up, came to believe that in exchange, given me a special destiny.
The color tones was interesting.
Like a mask and a purpose could save my life.
Didn't it?
No. It wasn't the mask. It was me needing to believe in it that saved me. My mistake was thinking I was immune to the darkness. I let the dark power me. I threw Poindexter off that rooftop. I wanted to kill him.
It's the first time he's openly admitted it.
Ever since Foggy died, I didn't know who I was anymore.
Foggy believed in you. Whatever's behind the mask, behind your eyes. That's wrath, that's mercy, that's the dark and the light. He knew all of it. All of it. He knew you. I do too.
They wouldn't be there if you weren't a good man, Matt. He processed more with Karen this entire episode than he has with Heather.
Yeah.
Having this in Josie's is very, very fitting. Some police on his side.
I can't see my city, but I can feel it.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Swordsman is captive. And other vigilantes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That look.
That's a mistake keeping him alive.
It's just a mad, raging animal. Well, there's symbolism right there.
Yep.
The white and the red. Looking at the art that brought them together in the first place. He's had some interesting looks this episode. Sheila's trapped.
So she.
This is
Yeah.
our city.
Phoebe too.
No, she's just trying to figure out how to...
Mm.
And we can take it back.
Yeah. Bring him down.
The weak.
Love that you can see the tattoo in the reflection. Come on, put on the amulet. Get the amulet.
We're strong. All of us.
She's got it. Bullseye.
Resist. Rebel. Rebuild.
Resist.
Repel, rebuild. Nice.
Because we are the city.
Yeah, the city isn't just buildings.
Without fear.
City without fear. What a
Oh,
shot.
what a shot!
With all the
Yeah.
Daredevil and Kingpin. Flashing lights. The city without
Sand,
fear.
The city without fear.
But also, the city isn't just the buildings and the architecture,
No.
it's the people in it.
Oof.
How's it going?
What's up?
What do they call you?
Anthony?
Anthony. You got a last name?
Anthony Petruccio.
There you go. Anthony Petruccio. It's a good name. It's strong. Where are you from? Anthony Petruccio.
Jersey.
Jersey. I had a feeling, you know.
Me too, yeah?
That's right. That's right. You know a little about me?
You know who I am?
Anthony.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, right? Oh boy.
I'm your hero, Anthony.
I appreciate you. You give me a minute like this. It's an honor to meet you.
No, don't touch the head! Don't touch the bed!
Good play, Frank.
Go, Frank.
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you.
Holy shit!
Oh, Frank! We got him for 2 episodes, but
Yep.
my God, was this episode very much worth
Oh.
it. Seeing him in action.
That was... Wow.
Brought himself straight into the belly of the beast.
Yep.
But I just love how he can be so charismatic and
Oh,
charming
he's so
when he needs to
charming.
be.
He's so suave.
Yeah.
Breaks your freaking arm off.
John Bernthal, just freaking fantastic. He is perfect.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. Brutal, but just, knowing, with his military background as well,
Yeah.
knowing how to play...
How to play the side, yeah.
How to play it of, you know who I am. Yep.
Yeah. I
Get
want to
them
know
on.
about you,
Yep.
lull you into false sense of security.
That's exactly right.
Very bold choice, leaving him alive.
Right? I mean, they had the
Hey.
right idea, chaining him up like an
they
animal.
had
The
the
others
right
were kind of a
idea,
bit more
but-
free.
Bold choice keeping him alive because of that suaveness. All these men idolize you. We all are so pleased to meet you.
I wouldn't...
That doesn't just disappear.
If you were on fire, I wouldn't piss on you.
If you were on fire, I wouldn't piss on you. That was a great line.
You could pinpoint the moment that Powell's heart ripped in half. Yeah,
Oh,
that was
wow,
a
that was
fantastic finale.
That was what I wanted.
Mm.
I didn't want every little kind of story arc wrapped up really neatly just in case. I
No.
wanted this left open so we can explore
And
literally Mayor Kingpin.
deal with Mayor Kingpin next season.
Yeah.
Because he's now got no one to challenge him. He's a madman who's got all the power of the government.
Yep.
No one to keep him in check. Very timely. And it's very much we're now going to see the rebellion happen.
Yep.
We need an army. in Josie's, they had the start. They had the formations of all the people that he's worked with throughout. You've got Kirsten, who is now given that the document to. That which big revelation about Red Hook.
Massive revelation about Red Hook.
That tied in really well as to why that was such a, because it was always why was he so obsessed with that?
Because everything is legal.
Yeah, essentially lawless.
Yeah, make your own Madripoor in New York.
Make your own Shadowland, just without the hand. But have your own empire literally right there. And I mean, just the way he's extorting, blackmailing, manipulating everyone. He's ruling with fear of getting rid of anyone who disagrees with him in his in the mayoral organization. You know, using the fear that Sheila had to.
I loved that of just
get rid of the commissioner.
Get rid of anyone who isn't on board, who has ever said something against me.
Yep.
Wow.
But just the complete opposite of Fisk being himself, and the kind of revelation that he's never stopped being Kingpin.
That revelation before he got his head smushed of you never stopped. I was right.
But also
never stopped.
But also the fear that Vanessa initially had in that room after the assassination attempt, and the immediate comfort of the Vanessa. I knew.
Know. Yeah.
I know. I know. But that there,
and the proudness of it.
Yes, that there is the I went away, but I never took my hands out of anything. I knew everything. I was always
there. Yeah.
Yeah. A Spectre.
Amazing.
He's just such a Vincent D'Onofrio is so freaking good. And just you have the raw brutality of him with the. I've said it before in other reactions in Echo and Hawkeye that he's like a big overgrown baby in his movements, but the strength that he
has is
it's so unassuming.
It's so unassuming, and especially it was a slow. And it's the one thing I'll give this whole season as a whole was watching the rebuild of Kingpin. And we're watching him from the lost weight. You look very trim. You look
to the suit now.
To the suit bursting at the seams last episode. To this one where in every single shot he was in a white suit. Every shot.
He was the Kingpin. He did not take that suit off anymore. No. He wasn't wearing the greys that he was just wearing that one suit.
He was that one. It was a variation on just white.
Yep.
When he started the address to New York, to not be sitting there calm and collected.
Standing over, imposing,
over the camera to just sit there and and then to deliver the 8 p.m. martial law and curfew. Here's what Daddy says. Yeah. And we're going to follow this.
And I love you.
Yes, but I love you, New York.
You're going to have all your rights. You're going to have all your rights stripped from you. The police that I've chosen as my task force are going to shoot you in the street and then set you up and frame you as a vigilante by putting a beanie on you, balaclava on you.
Such a short,
subtle moment,
subtle 30 seconds of the episode, but shows exactly the fear that we had at the task force and exactly what the task that. As we said in it with you're just trying to survive, getting the tattoo. Are people being coerced into this task force, or are they or is everyone willing? If they're being coerced, they're going to see the worst sides of this because this is not what we do.
But you also saw how they reacted when he squished the commissioner's head.
Not a blink.
But not a blink. But they all did the glances of the shit.
Yeah.
Don't step out of line.
They will be under control of that fear of just him.
Yeah.
The secretary, not the secretary.
He's just a madman in power.
Sheila, literally screaming to get his attention and just getting pushed to the side and we're live.
Yeah.
So much happened in the episode that is just that accumulation of everything that's been building slowly through the whole season.
Yeah, but the payoff on Red Hook was a huge thing. The dynamic between Matt and Frank, absolutely phenomenal, with both of their codes always questioning one another.
The devil on the shoulder, do it.
Yeah, but
do it.
the way that Matt didn't try and stop him either.
No.
It was the Frank don't, and Frank's like, screw this, just keep killing. But Matt was doing his own fight, so they were both implementing their codes in a different way. But Matt doing the why'd you save him? Why'd you jump in front of him? And the revelation of Cole killing Hector,
Mm.
and the fact
Yeah.
that Matt didn't Matt didn't let Frank kill him.
Yep.
Because it's his sense of justice. It's his
Yeah.
moral code of no, we found the killer. We'll let the justice
The
system
system
now
do it, yeah.
now deal with it. And
Well, a grenade did, so...
well, technically,
Technically.
nobody.
Nobody, so potentially, maybe?
Well, he's a major
Alive?
he's a major character in the comics, so I doubt they would have.
Maybe he'll just be hospitalised, but...
Well, he was
That's double,
he only had a
double
knife through his hand. That's easy enough to.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was just a knife.
Just
I mean, he was unconscious
just a
by the
flesh wound.
he was knocked unconscious by Matt, but
yeah.
Bullseye survived a 3-story fall.
True.
So
the duality of those characters do balance like really nicely, especially in that last bit where they're walking down the street to Karen pulling up saying get in and
Yeah.
shotgun.
Yeah. But just and the banter between the two of them is just top notch. With the you got your new costume.
Mm.
You're gonna fight with your ass hanging out and the flip off. It's just great. Him and Charlie Cox have such good chemistry. But then having Karen come into it and Matt's world, we saw at the start of the season falling apart.
Mm.
Everyone went their separate ways. He was trying to rebuild his life.
He was
aside.
He was trying to build a life
Daredevil.
without a part of him.
Yeah.
And
Repress
it and not touch it, and to see the almost Pandora's box of Daredevil be opened for Matt, and those little tendrils start creeping out of the...
You can't hide your true self.
Hide. And he had more therapy in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Karen did more than Heather did.
Than Heather ever did.
But to be fair, he was being honest, and he can be honest with
and he
Karen,
can be honest
because
with Karen,
he was never truly him true self with Heather, which in the hospital scene, Heather got that sense.
Yes.
She's like,
You're hiding something, but
and she could sense that they were going apart.
Yes. But Heather, I know self-preservation, but part of the mental health of someone who's a tyrant.
Yeah, but now she's on the inside, so she's put herself in a very precarious position based on all the things Matt has said.
Yes.
So she's
all
taken
all the warnings and red flags that she has potentially, hopefully not ignored.
She hasn't ignored. No way.
No way.
She's done it knowing full well what Fisk is like. She's been his counselor, but she said to Vanessa, "Is your husband abusing you?"
Yeah.
She knows what Fisk is like. She's got the read on it.
I don't.
But she's just made a very silly decision.
I don't think she has the full read aspect of him for the Kingpin aspect of him. Fisk, yes, she has a read on.
Yeah.
The Kingpin side of him, I think she has no idea what she's walking into, and she's about to see what Matt was screaming.
Yeah.
Um,
but it'll also be a test of her character as well.
It really will be.
Because if she's not calling out his bullshit, complacency.
Yep.
But we got a variation of Frank calling out Pal and the fanboys, which was good just to see how they reacted to that. Like, standing all over. It's an honor to meet you.
Yeah.
You guys are clowns.
I will give the costume designers props because the Punisher logo on all the cops looked wrong.
Yeah, they look like an octopus.
They looked off. They looked like an octopus. They looked like a clown. They looked silly. And then you just had Franks.
They looked more like something Hydra would wear.
Yeah.
Because it came down and then it just
went like,
yeah,
peace.
Dr. Zoidberg.
Yeah, kind of if Dr. Zoidberg had a skull. It was really off-putting, but they all look like that. And it was going, yeah, that's Punisher, but it's not.
No,
and that's a very good costume choice with that aspect as well, to definitely distinguish between the two.
But I loved that we got to see more people with the tattoos.
Yeah.
And the tattoos weren't visible from a certain angle, but there was always a reflection where they're there.
They're there.
But just the fact that the task force is now proudly wearing the skull, like very overtly, all in Red Hook. Like, that was a lot of people. Karen saving Matt from himself, wanting to do the selfless thing of, I need to save the city. Well, you can't do it alone, Matt.
Yeah. You're going to go in and you're going to die.
Yeah. But we've got Bullseye in the wind, which a nice little reminder that he's in the wind, setting up his blue photo in the wall, which the glass actually kind of looked like a Punisher skull more than the task force in the broken window. So Bullseye is going to be a very interesting character because of how he's perceiving Fisk.
And how, yes.
Fisk is always involved, and the fact
Yeah.
that he was trying to kill Fisk for his predicament.
It'll be interesting to see next season how that plays out, whether it becomes an alliance with the army that Matt is building and Daredevil is building.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
That's, yeah.
How Matt would handle
How will Matt handle
Foggy's killer?
Helping out. Helping to dismantle Kingpin's reign.
What's the phrase?
The friend of my enemy is my enemy. Or
Strange bedfellows just through circumstances.
Yeah.
You know, fighting in the street and Bullseye shows up. Reluctant partnership.
Yeah.
Just for that particular
point in time, and then run away.
But he needs an army, and there are vigilantes. We've seen a few of them in the cages.
Yep.
Swordsman was the only one that really stood out to me as to an identifiable vigilante in the cage. But
the blonde's husband stood out to me because I was like, the husband's alive!
Yeah.
But that's what he was doing. And oh my god, so that dude's been in there for a week or more!
Yeah. But we need an army. What better way to bring back other Netflix characters than next season? Get Jessica Jones back. Get Luke Cage.
Get Luke
Danny.
Cage back, yep. And
Get the Daughters of the Dragon. Misty Knight and Colleen Wing. Like, get them. Get Hawkeye. Get Kate Bishop.
Get Kate in.
Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel got name dropped deliberately. There's no way she wouldn't come in and fangirl over Daredevil.
Get like the young Avengers into this.
Brutality.
No, don't hurt my babies. But also, this is their New York as well.
And that's the thing. It's. I don't think it'll just be an army of vigilantes. I think it'll be the people rising up.
It will be everyone. It will be
against
everyone.
Tyranny.
It's against the
tyrannical,
the tyranny, the tyrannic nature of him.
That it will be New York against the mayor.
Yeah,
and the vigilantes will lead the charge, especially when someone like BB starts to actually openly dismantle and show what he's doing wrong, because they were very scared of her, which is why they tried to. Control what she was putting out for his optics.
I really, really hope she got those files before his skull was crushed.
Well, to be fair, Frank killed half of them. Frank killed a lot of them.
Frank killed a lot, yeah. But also, I still hope BB got the files.
Yeah, but she's going to be a big player next season. So is Kirsten going against the Red Hook, and bringing that to
light. Because
courts.
Bringing that to light is going to dismantle a whole chunk of his protection.
Yeah. But yeah, I think BB will use the power of her platform to, point out where his task force and the police are doing wrong things, like the framing of vigilantes and all that, and also showing vigilantes saving people.
Yeah.
And not manipulating it through the power of the media. She will be the one person, because of her knowing that he killed Ben.
Yes.
That Fisk killed Ben, she won't let him control anymore.
Yeah.
How Daniel's going to play off that, because he's getting very, very smarmy and very... He's so much like his father. Michael Gandolfini is so much like his dad. In all of his mannerisms and behaviors, it is excellent.
Yeah. He did really well to be such a character that it was just passing to develop into what
this
he has.
This power mad deputy mayor
that's sitting in the mayor chair too in that last scene.
Very confidently.
And the other dude, the one that went to Buck. The last 2 episodes have shown a lot of him.
Yeah.
And we've still got nothing on him.
No, other than Fisk brought him over.
From where?
Yeah, what was he doing in his empire beforehand?
I'm glad the teddy bear didn't have a gun in it, but also...
lethal injection.
Lethal injection, dude. Yeah. And then the choices of facial expression he made during the skull crush...
When he's looking at his gun out
the window, and the acceptance of Heather into the fold. Because that looked like a look of, she ain't gonna do it, or this is a bad idea.
Yeah, this is a very bad idea. Yeah, he's very, very intriguing because he does things without question, but this is kind of the first time we've seen.
I'm not going to say cracks. I'm going to say folds. From a what seemed like very one-dimensional character, we're now
Very stoic
seeing,
and cold, yeah.
Very stoic, very cold, very much we know nothing. He just seems like a
grunt,
hitman or
a grunt,
every man.
Yeah.
We're now seeing a lot more facets of him, and I'm curious to see these facets.
Okay. What if he's still working for Vanessa?
What happens if he's not even working for Vanessa? He's still working from the person who he brought him over from.
That was Fisk.
No, I know Fisk did, but I'm saying Vanessa got him. What happens if there was one before?
Oh.
What happens if he is just a handyman and every man, a mole?
A mole. No, I think he's loyal to Vanessa. Because Vanessa...
Vanessa was insane.
Vanessa has gotten what she wants, which is ruling again with power.
With Fisk.
Yeah. She's got Kingpin back, which is what she wanted.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, not Fisk.
Yeah,
Kingpin.
she wanted Kingpin because that's the life that she's accustomed. And she's power mad as well. But at the end, she looks proud.
Yep.
He looks exuberant and over the moon to have her back and be having dinner.
It's weird seeing Kingpin happy.
He's got such a weird smile.
And he does it so well.
It just kind of shows the teeth.
Shows the teeth.
Without
but like,
the lips.
All the teeth.
Without the facial muscles contracting.
But it's kind of reaching the eyes, but it's not happiness that's reaching the eyes. It's like your demise.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's really well, really acting done well.
It's like a possession.
Yes. But it was beautiful to see in that scene as well, the red splatter.
Yeah.
And the white with the white.
Yep, the rabbit and the snowstorm.
Rabbit and snowstorm.
But the nice flashback to her making the deal with Poindexter.
Yes.
Was good. And also seeing his mental state at that time. He was
drugged out of his mind.
Out of his mind. Completely drugged out of his mind. So like that was shown in the way he scribbled his name. So she was completely taking advantage of him in that state.
Yep.
And just the way she was communicating and acting with the body language, the touching.
It was so motherly.
But it's how she is with Wilson.
I was just going to say, it's very the soft and gentle.
Which makes me think if he starts to show any sort of weakness and if he starts to lose his power and standing, she will make a move. I still don't trust her, even though she had the fear of Bullseye taking her out, and him finding out, Fisk finding out about Foggy's assassination. I still think she is obsessed with being in control and having the power, because she got the validation from Fisk on doing all the good work through Red Hook, and that instead of making millions, we can make billions.
It'd be billions.
Billions.
It'd be interesting to see if it was a potential double hit as well, where it's sitting there going, "Yeah, I want you to hit this guy and Foggy."
What was it? Was to silence both of them.
Yeah, but I'm saying another hit as well. In time, I will call on you, or the time will come.
Oh, we'll make another deal.
Don't aim for me. Aim for him.
Aim for him. Yeah.
Reach, but
well, she would have had to have been given more direction after his release.
True.
But yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. I liked the whole season overall. Even the fact that they were able to put out something so good, considering the reshoots and the rewrites that happened, and the fact that they used some of the original footage and made it all fit as good as they did, I think is a real testament to the story they wanted to tell. I'm hoping season 2 is very much more smooth.
Yes.
In terms of, the edits and the clearer direction of the story. But I think they did great to fit everything and make it all come together this episode. Very much so.
Tying up of loose ends on some things worked really well, and the not tying up of others has left for a good progression into longer story arcs. Because it's very much I tend to find with Marvel stuff, sometimes it's very much it needs to be all in a neat little package by the end of the season. And it's maddening sometimes because we don't want neat packages. We want suspense. We in particular lived through the era of TV of not knowing if after the season final of
if it was going to get renewed,
if it was going to get renewed, if it was ever going to get renewed. There are so many shows in that case where we don't know what happened, so we're used to this.
Yeah, and the fact the fact that season 2 is being shot as we speak is excellent. I am very glad about that. We've got the Punisher special, which is going to be good. I hope that releases later this year. The special presentation of Frank being a badass.
My only hope is that we're not stuck in a 2 to 3 year wait for season 2.
I know. That's a killer.
I need season... I'm not saying I need season 2 now.
You do. You need it next year. Because it kills momentum.
I need season 2 in 2026.
Yeah, it kills momentum otherwise.
I don't want it past that. If it's past that, the momentum of so many other shows that we have watched.
We've got Wednesday still hasn't had a second season come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Andor is coming out next week, thankfully, because that's been a long time.
That was a long
between
time,
drinks
yeah.
as well. But it's just it kills any sort of X-Men 97. This Beyond the Spider-Verse, even though it's a movie, Beyond the Spider-Verse being delayed until
Even
2027, I think now.
Yeah, I think it's 7 now. That's
and that was meant to have come out by now. It kills all the momentum. The Batman sequel, it just kills so much momentum and enjoyment. But on the flip side, I love the TV section of Marvel in particular because it allows such a fleshing out of the world.
Yes.
Kingpin, if this was done in a movie, you wouldn't get the level of depth and complexity that you're getting in this.
You wouldn't get all
It'd
those
need to be
little
done over multiple
gritty details that we got in some of all those little subtle male bits when he's on the desk and talking about the desk.
Yeah, his obsession with
the obsession with the desk, and was this where this city was made?
Eating his sandwich.
The sandwich. You wouldn't have gotten all those little details and all those little nitty grits of the characters that make the characters not necessarily relatable, but it is that more, you're engrossed with them more, and you get that out of a TV series more so than what you do a movie.
Yeah, and that's why I like the television shows, because you allow the story to flow. I do wish they had more consistent times, so it wasn't one episode's an hour, another one's 40 minutes. I wish they did.
I wish it was
but that's just a personal thing. I think they did fantastic this season, and I do hope that they get the next season out
ASAP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With next year, obviously.
Next year, not now.
Just this time next year would be good, just so it allows
agreed.
for flow. But also, I hope other projects reference this. This is a huge thing. A corrupt mayor abusing his powers is such a huge thing that would affect anyone who's living in New York.
Yep.
So many heroes live in New York.
You've
got Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yep.
That just got announced. If this is not referenced, that's a failure of that movie. That's a failure of the world building that they're building.
Yep.
Because, especially being a street hero, Spidey would be target number 1.
Yep.
Because Jameson would be...
Jameson would be all over
He'd be all over it.
this.
The Bugle would be all over it. But he would be impacted as well, and he would see, at the street level, how it will be impacted. You've got the Fantastic Four with the Baxter Building. They'd be seeing what it's like on the street as well, especially the Thing.
Yep.
Who has a very community-minded approach to things. It needs to exist and be referenced.
It needs
because
to,
it's a huge thing.
It does. It needs to exist within the universe, very similar to Agatha and how they brought in the Scarlet Witch aspect to the show.
Yeah.
It needs to go the opposite way as well.
Yeah.
And we need to have those moments outside, especially with how good these shows have been. I just realized that we might see Echo next season.
Want
Echo next season.
Echo would be wonderful.
Give me Echo, yes.
Echo is needed. Maya
Echo
is back.
needed.
She's needed to be back. But we've got Ironheart coming up.
Yep.
And given where the Thunderbolts takes place, it would be, depending on the timeline of when this is taking place compared to Thunderbolts, it'd be nice to see it referenced in Thunderbolts, given that it's releasing after this. But yeah, that's just some minor considerations. I hope are considered.
Put us on the boardroom.
Yeah, put us on. We'll be that white. We'll be Charlie on the whiteboard putting all the strings together. This is how it all needs to connect.
You need to bring in this character.
Bring in this character here. The timeline's like this. Oh God, Always Sunny, so good. Tell us your thoughts on the Daredevil finale in the comments. What do you want to see in season 2? Was there anything that we missed? It was a long episode and a lot of awesome things happened.
Yep.
Oh, we got Frank Tell us your thoughts. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always, keep it nerdy.